Well, guys, we got some big news that just broke in the forums by a dev again, okay? And the big news is that the patch is not coming out today, but what's the bigger news is that this post very, very indirectly hints that the patch is going to be tomorrow or the next day at the latest. So at this point, I shouldn't say confirmed, but I believe that the patch will come out on Wednesday night or Thursday night. So, Thursday morning, Friday morning. It's going to be one of those 2 days probably. Fingers crossed here. That's what it's looking like. Let me show you the post, okay? So this is Luxendra, as always. Greetings, adventurers. As we communicated in a dev blog, we will keep you updated on the status of the upcoming weekly/monthly updates. We know you are all super excited for the December monthly update and the release of the Winter Convergence event, and so are we. We will not be releasing this update today, but stay tuned for the December monthly update announcement. So here's where I'm reading into this. All we can do is read into it, but here's my logic, okay? So bear with me on this. So they will not be releasing the update today. Now, if it was not coming out this week, they probably would have said the update is not coming out this week. It'll be, just not this week. It would have said not this week. So because they said it's not coming out today, that makes me really believe it's going to be this week. Now, will it be Thursday? Will it be Friday? Or maybe as late as Saturday? Probably not, though. They've never done that before. So it'll probably be Thursday morning or Friday morning is what it's looking like. So are you guys ready for all this stuff? Are you guys ready for the event? I actually haven't made a guide for the event yet. I need to make a guide for the event and post that for you guys so you know what to do and how to do it the most efficiently and fastest. I'll try to get on that before it goes live. But are you guys ready? Have you seen my videos on what to buy and what to sell? Do you know what to expect? Do you know what's going to change? Do you know what's happening? Do you even know what's happening? Because if not, you might want to go check out my other videos where I've talked about lots of the different things that are going to be happening, changes that are going to be happening. Long story short, though, expertise is being added. Aptitude is being added for trade skills, which makes trade skills way more fun. And then that thing that people are afraid of nerfing gear score, if that goes through and how it goes through, all that doesn't matter yet because that won't come out till early 2022. So don't even worry about that because I know even now people are still confused about that. Not everyone watches my videos, guys. I have videos explaining it, but that doesn't mean everyone in the world watches my videos. But that's not all for today. This is actually a two-part video because there are two big news updates for today. So it turns out more servers are going to be merged this week. It's actually going to be this Thursday. So at this rate, we're going to see a lot of servers merge probably in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So for this round of server merges, we have this post from Luxendra. Greetings, adventurers. We will be merging some of the worlds in the world sets Arcadia Coral and Arcadia Alto in US East on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. in your local time. So that's 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, 3:30 p.m. Western time, and like 12:30 a.m. in Europe. Due to the server merge, we will be taking a 1 hour, 60-minute downtime for only the worlds noted below on 7:45 p.m. today. So that's already passed, I think, in your local time zone to support this. Please see below for server merge for your server merge partner. Okay, know if your world's not on the list, you are not scheduled for a merge. So we got, I can't, these names, holy cow. Busal, Britanula, Kano, Sensuliana, Cernia. I give up. These ones will be merged into Bonema. And then, my god, who comes up with these names? Upana, Galanlatia, or Lati, Harpagyaun, Hippocrene, Hosa, Hokang will be merging into Trapalanda for Arcadia Coral. Okay, once in-game matching posted, players in the world will not be able to transfer servers. They will see a banner at the bottom of their screen reminding them of this merge when they enter the game. So these are the next ones up for grabs on the server merge. Now, if you guys are in one of these servers, I have a video about what to do before server merges. I'll link that in the description, but the main takeaway is you're going to want to farm orichalcum, wire fiber, and whatever the hell the last one was. Oh yeah, ironwood. Those are the big things to farm before you go to a high pop server. Just farm those for the next 2 days as much as you can since there's no competition. And then once you get to the servers, you just unload. So I have money farms that you guys can actually use. And when you're on a low pop server, for the most part, you'll have them all to yourself. So I'll link those in the description somewhere below the first paragraph and the link to this. It's going to be first paragraph, link to this, then money farms and things like that, and then random miscellaneous links I always just throw in of random old videos I have. Yeah, so that is it. That's the servers that are going to be merged. It's going to be US East this time. It was South America before. It's been different servers before that. Make sure you subscribe if you want to keep up with this, because I'm going to be keeping you guys updated every time big server merges like this happen, which at this rate is going to probably be like every 3 to 4 days is what it's looking like, all the way through December, I'd imagine. I'm hoping that by the end of December, they'll have most of the server merges out of the way, which will be really nice, because there are a lot of dead servers out there. But there you go. That's the news of the hour. More server merges happening. This time it's US East, so if your server was on the list, congratulations. You'll finally be able to see what it's like to play on a medium to high pop server. And let me tell you, it is a lot of fun playing on a medium high pop server. It's got to be way more fun than low pop servers, depending on what you like to do. And again, if you don't know how to prepare for a server merge, either on the receiving end or on the people who are going over, be sure to check out the video. I'll try to link it somewhere higher up in the description of what to do for server merges. Also, if you are in one of the ones getting merged into the other one, that means you will lose all your territories and they will give you random coins to compensate. So if you're owning a territory in any of that, that's what's going to happen to you. Only you all get merged into a server, and that server you get merged into is the one that keeps the territories. So that's what's going to happen with that. But there you go. That's what's going to happen this Thursday. More server merges. I'll keep you guys updated when there's more server merges to tell you about. Also want to throw this in at the end. If any of you are not familiar, I was going to quickly go over what the changes are. So the biggest change that's going to be happening, well, there's two really big ones. My favorite one, though, is trade skill aptitude. I can't show you because I'm on the live server right now. But every single one of these skills, this bar will continue to fill forever, and there'll be another number next to your level. That is your aptitude level. You can go forever, and along the way, there's 2 marks and then the full loop, and each one gives caches. First mark, it gives like the green cache, the blue cache, the purple cache, and the better ones give better rewards. Then from weaponsmithing, armoring, engineering, and arcana, you can, in some of those caches, you can get patterns for guaranteed 600 gear score items that you can craft, that you can control a perk, and you can control an attribute. So those are the big things that people are really going to be going after. As for all the rest of them, they mainly just drop random items related to the profession, and they drop Azoth vials, which is why Azoth vials, excuse my computer noises there, which is why Azoth vials are going to drop in price dramatically. As for experience, it's the same amount of experience every loop, which is for this one, for example, would be 1,700,000. Even if you do 1,000 loops, it'll still be 1,700,000 to do a full circle. Cooking is 210,000. Furnishing is around 2 million. I think arcana, engineering, armoring, weapons, everything were all 1.7 million, I'm pretty sure. And then jewel crafting was 900,000. All the refinings were 2.4 million to go full circle, and then all the gatherings were totally random depending on the gathering. Skinning being the hardest one for just raw experience to go full circle. Then gear score also got changed. So like your actual stuff, it'll have a number next to it that'll tell you what your gear score is, or your expertise is called now. It used to be called watermark. Now it's going to be called expertise. And it'll display next to every single item. And whenever you get a level of it, it will pop up at the top of your screen, a big message saying, expertise up for leg wear or for swords or whatever. And that is going to go up like that. There's going to be an item added called gypsum, which is obtained a bunch of different ways. One of it is from getting those caches every day. One time per day, when you get a cache, it'll also give you an emerald gypsum. So it encourages you to play every single day and do this stuff every single day. The other ways I remember off the top of my head were doing open world arenas like this one. And then another one was to do, Genesis and Lazarus, the dungeons. Also, I think it was from killing open world bosses in like elite landmarks. And then also doing outpost rush. And then there was one more. Oh yeah, the last one's in your camp, and it'll let you craft some topaz or attunement potion or something like that. Use it once a day in order to make it so for like however long you kill a bunch of enemies, it gives you topaz gypsum, and then you'll turn that in for expertise bumps. Those you can craft into these things where you can choose what piece of gear you want to get an expertise bump on. It'll give you a guaranteed bump. The bumps are going to be between 2 and 5 after this, and it goes less and less the higher you go till eventually at 590, it'll be like 2 guaranteed bump of 2 no matter what. So that's generally the changes that are coming. There's also going to be the winter event, which is just going to be turning stuff at the board. There's going to be little towns out in the wilderness with some Ice Yeti guy. It's mainly for cosmetics. That is like the #1 thing it's for, but there's also a bunch of corruption resistance armor, 520 gear score. Kind of interesting for invasions as far as armor set goes. And that's pretty much everything that's going to be going with the event. So that is what to expect when that patch goes out. And as for the server merges, well, I've already said pretty much everything I have to say about that. But there you go. That's what's going to happen this Thursday. More server merges. I'll keep you guys updated when there's more server merges to tell you about.